Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going through my work bag. If you have not seen my latest haul video, then I recommend you check it out because one of the purchases in that haul video was this bag and I can truly say that I love it. Move away from me. I have been working in the corporate world for almost 5 years now, not to age myself, but I finally feel like I figured out the perfect work bag and the perfect way to organize my bag so that it's not messy, and most importantly, you have everything you need and nothing more. Let's get into it. And also throughout this video, I'm going to be sharing my top tips on how to organize your bag and how to pick a bag that will actually fit your work lifestyle and all of that. Starting off with the actual bag itself, this is what it looks like. This is, like I mentioned, a new purchase, and this is from Matt & Nat. This was around $135 Canadian, which I think is super reasonable. The quality is great. And more importantly, this is made from vegan leather and made in a sustainable way with sustainable materials, which I personally like. And the way that I organized it, when you open the bag itself, everything is just discreet, organized. There is absolutely zero mess. Personally, I know I have organized something the right way when it stays organized. My very first tip would be to dedicate a compartment in your bag for your most commonly used items, like your go-to items such as your subway pass, your work pass, your phone, your headphones. And my favorite part about this tip is that you build a habit of just putting things all in one place. And you know, when you're like in a rush running to like the subway or whatever, you could just stick your hand in one compartment and like feel it out and see if you have all the things that you will be needing throughout the day. And another example is like when you're rushing to the subway in the morning, you have your coffee, a whole bunch of things in your hand, and you literally can just like reach with one hand and feel out your subway pass and you're good to go. So you don't have to like scramble through your bag. And bags like this, like bigger bags, can turn into a black hole really easily. So that is tip number one. Dedicate one compartment to your most commonly important items. The very first compartment that we're going through is the side pocket. And this side pocket is the most important part of the bag because it carries all of like my go-to everyday use important items. So starting off, I have my phone, and in here I also usually carry my work phone, but I don't have it on me right now because it is Saturday. So my personal phone and my work phone go in here. I also have my keys to the house. I have all of my cards, and typically I have them in my wallet, but for some odd reason I pulled them out for just this week. Anyways, let's pretend that I have a wallet. But my go-to cards are my subway passes. I have my own, and I also stole Adam's because he has a car and he doesn't need to take the subway, so I use his subway card sometimes. But yeah, subway, Metro Pass, whatever you call it. I have like my debit card, I have my ID, and I also have my American Express card. I have a hand sanitizer because I take the subway and subways are dirty. I also have my work pass, and it has my picture. And this picture is literally from when I just started working out of university in the corporate side. And I was just like so youthful and happy and full of life. And now I'm just starting to get worn out. I have my AirPods that say Marie on it, just so everyone has them. I feel like if you're working in the office, and I don't want anyone's dirty earbuds to go into my dirty ears. And lastly, I carry a card that allows me to go everywhere. And I know that YouTube is becoming really strict on this topic, so I'm just gonna put it out there. If you know, you know. City of Toronto, province of Ontario, very behind in that aspect. We don't really have an app until later on in October that is being released. So we have to carry like a physical copy or like a PDF version essentially on our phone, and I happen to have a physical copy that I carry around. And that is it. Now we're off to the last and main compartment of the bag. So I have my water bottle. This is the Swell water bottles. They are awesome. They hold the heat or the cold of whatever temperature the liquid is for literally like days. My second tip is to really use Sephora samples or those beauty points that we collect and purchase the items that you either want to try out and experiment with, or products that you already love and like you just love them and they're tried and true type of thing. For example, this mascara was 100 points and I tossed it in my makeup bag because that way I don't have to use my everyday full-size mascara because like it could just get lost, and it takes up way more space than this little tube. And then we have a little bag inside a bigger bag, and this is my like makeup bag slash everything else in here as well. So the very first thing that I have in here is a hand pomade from Le Labo in the scent Hinoki. It smells so good. The next thing that I have here is a comb, just because it is very compact, but also I feel like this is such like a grandpa item, you know, to have, like you just comb your hair. It works for me, I like it. The next thing that I have is Aquaphor, especially like now that the seasons are kind of changing into fall and winter, sadly. Aquaphor is literally my go-to. I even use it in December. Who am I kidding? I have it in a big jar and a baby jar, and this one comes with me everywhere, and we're never apart. The next things are makeup related, so I have a powder just in case it gets oily. I have a couple perfume samples. This is the Gucci Bloom perfume, just in case it gets stinky throughout the day. I have a Blush and Glow set from Natasha Denona. I have a YSL lipstick in here. I have an eyeliner just in case, you know, I really wanna go out and then do my eye a little bit. I have a little tiny face brush to apply powder or blush or anything like that. Concealer, what else? I have my lipstick. This lipstick I've been using for like 5 or 6 years. This is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the color Muse. Yeah, I'm right. This is my retinol, and the reason why I carry a mini retinol is I will explain in just a bit. I'm going to toss this aside. Another perfume sample, little thing of mascara. This is the Dior Show Mascara. I have the Benefit Brow Wiz brow thing, obviously, and the Bare Minerals mini bronzer. And the very last thing that I have in here are just some tiny hair clips to put my hair away, and I had a hair elastic here, but I used that when I went to the gym the other day, and I don't have it in here anymore. Yes, retinol, I mentioned it, and the reason why I have it in here is after work, I usually go to the gym, which is across the street, or sometimes before work, but lately I've been going after work. So after I do like a spin class and whatever, I like fully wash myself in that shower, and I kind of use that opportunity to do my skincare routine as well, because like the class ends at like 7:30. By the time I shower, it's already 8, and then when I get home, like I might as well, like I'm not going out anywhere. So I just put a bit of retinol, and then we have a whole selection of like face creams at the gym, and I just lather that on myself, and I take the subway home. My third and final tip is in regards to water bottles and your water consumption. So here's what I do, which might be totally crazy and very extra, but it works. So what I do is every time that, you know, I leave to the office, my commute from my home to the office is about 30 minutes. So I don't need that much water. So literally I either leave like a quarter or half filled water bottle, because it's not that heavy to carry a quarter filled water bottle with you as opposed to a full one. Then when I get to the office, fully fill this up, refill it throughout the day, all of that. But the moment that I have to go home, I completely empty out this water bottle because or like leave a little bit, but I typically just empty it out because it is lighter to carry, and also it's not gonna get stinky, because I feel like if you leave water in here, it's gonna get gross. I hope you see where I'm coming from. It might be a crazy tip, but portion out your water consumption so you don't have to carry it, okay? That's all. Now, the very last thing that is in my bag is another kind of giant bag. And personally, I'm very proud of this tip that I'm about to share and kind of organization technique, but this little thing holds all of like my gym attire, and I am just very excited that I have finally figured it out, because in the past I would either have like a smaller bag and I would have to carry a separate bag with my gym stuff, which was just a hassle. Like I didn't like that. And then other times like I would have a bag that is big enough and it could hold everything, but then like my gym stuff and my running shoes were just like everywhere throughout the bag, and if someone was to look into it, it would just be like a chaos mess. So I got this thing on Amazon. It's called a purse organizer. I will link it down below. Literally like such a life-changing thing. As you open the main compartment, I put the chunkiest thing in here, which are my runners. I love these running shoes. Like I've had my old Nike running shoes for like 4 or 5 years. So it was definitely time to upgrade, and I'm pretty good with like shoes in general. They usually last me a really long time, but I splurged and purchased these On running shoes, and they are sexy Can we say that they're sexy? Yeah, I think we can. And more importantly, they're just very functional, they're comfortable, they have the right amount of support, and these are the Cloud X, I want to say. So now you might be thinking, girl, where is your clothing for the gym? Have no fear, there is another compartment up in the front that has a zipper as well, and here I have my gym clothing. I have my leggings here, I have my sports bra over here, and lastly, and most importantly, I have my deodorant. This is, yes, you do recognize the deodorant. It is the Old Spice Triple Protection Deodorant in the scent Bear Glove. Does it sound feminine? No. But am I a sweaty, smelly person? Yes, extremely. I need triple protection. As you can see, it does take a lot of effort to smell nice and to be ladylike, but this is what I gotta do. And honestly, if you're a woman who sweats a lot and like Dove and all those other brands just don't do it for you, try Old Spice. Meet me there. Come to my side. So that is all for this compartment. And then on the side, I haven't really used this, but there are 3 more pockets over here where you could put things. I could definitely put a hair elastic in here, any other things that I would need, but for now I'm pretty good. Like, I could put tampons in here because I will probably need them, but not now, you know, like it's not that time yet, but I will be putting them there. And that is all that is in my bag. I could totally fit a laptop here if I needed to. I just don't need to, and I don't want to because it adds a lot more weight. And also, like, the way that my work is set up, I can easily access my stuff at work and at home without carrying like one device with me all the time. I also wanted to add a notebook and a pen in here, but I just don't use it anytime, and I can take notes on my phone if I need to. So I had that thought, but I was like, girl, when are we gonna ever do that? And so I decided not to do that. This is what is working for me at the moment. I hope you guys found this video useful. Let me know what you thought down below. I'm happy to answer any questions or receive any feedback. Let me know what your go-to items are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!